I got on a couple of minutes early. I'm still doing my 8 o'clock. So I'm still doing my 8 o'clock. So, but I got on a couple of minutes early, just to talk about a couple of things. And I was trying to actually, cause I'm trying to pack up and stuff, and trying to get ready, prepared, because like I'm not the type of person to wait till the last minute. I don't wait till the last minute then start doing something. So I'm trying to find something real fast. Okay, so here it is. So when I was talking about before I left to go get something to eat, I was talking about, oh, let me pick my burger up before I sit on it. So I was talking about the DM thing or whatever. So if you can see my phone, whoever that person is, I don't even know that person. They ain't even my friend on Facebook. No disrespect. Have a question? DM, please. DM. And so if you see my message said, I do not DM anyone on Facebook. I send out inspirational messages only. So that's the thing. Don't send me nothing like that. If me personally, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If I'm running a professional business, my professional business is not DMing you. And when I get everything going correctly and the way I want it to go, I'm not gonna reach out to you or nothing like that. Me personally, I wouldn't reach out to you. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have whatever things, I can't even think of them, but I pay them so much amount of money, and if somebody needs to be reached out to, then hey, that's who's gonna reach out to you. Me personally, I'm not gonna reach out to you. I'm not gonna reach out to you. So for you to see me, it'll have to be on Zoom, recorded, or however, whatever platform I'm gonna use. So that's gonna be. It's not gonna be just you just right there in my space, and you thinking I'm gonna DM you because no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. You have to learn how to grow up. And if I'm running a professional business, then it ain't none of that. Ain't none of that trying to, oh, is we gonna look for love on Facebook? Because I'm not running a dating site. I'm not running a dating site. That's not what I'm doing. Or if you see messages on there, or if you see me live, I'm not saying that, I'm not putting myself out there and saying, oh, I'm 5'2", I weigh 118, and I'm fine, I'm handsome, and I'm looking for somebody. You never seen it. You never seen a message like that. So don't disrespect me and ask me to DM you, because it's not gonna happen. Mm. I forgot I was loud now, but I was eating though. But that's what I want to talk about. But 8 o'clock, I gotta find out what I did with what I'm talking about at 8 o'clock. So I have 9 minutes. I'll be back. I was gonna just stay on, but I'm trying to do this. Like all my stuff right here. Look, you see everything everywhere. I'm trying to get it together up in here, because if I don't get it together, I don't even know if you can hear me. Let me see. Oh Lord, I think it's still. I think it still works like that. I can, yeah, I can still hear myself. But cause I be forgetting about the microphone. I was forgetting about it, but it be plugged up, but I be forgetting about it. And then besides, it probably making a lot of noise on this chain anyway. I be having it up here, and I don't like it up here because it just feels funny. And then I have to look and see if the green light on and all kind of stuff. 9 minutes. I said 9 minutes, but let me see. I probably okay. Let me just move this stuff, and then I can, because I'm not gonna even talk that long. I can wait until 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and it can be 8:18. Maybe 18, I can get off as long as I know that my commitment is at 8 o'clock. So let me look for it. Let me move some stuff. So you're gonna have to see me work. So I don't want you to see none of my little undies on the floor and all that stuff. So you know, so that's what I'm doing on the nose. You can't see nothing over there. But this was been turned this way. Because this is what I'll be talking about. So talking in this area right chill. And then all this stuff everywhere. Everything. So I'm not playing on music because I'm not supposed to let them block every platform I'm on. Nope. Go block somebody else. We don't want to be blocked over here. We got to do something. We got to do a job. We're doing a job. So we're doing a job, but at the same time we having a little fun also for now. Okay. But I'm gonna see. It's somewhere in. Oh, let me tell you too. Some of the stuff I've been working on, and I think it's don't label me, but I think it's so good though that I'm working on something, and like you really can't see it really good because I guess it's light in the way or what I don't know. It's about to get on my nerves. I hang it up right there. Something. It's gonna make the computer fall. But y'all remember I hung my ring? Y'all remember when I hung my ring light up and I told y'all that I got to stand to it? Like, I don't have to be ghetto all the time. But no, I got to stand and everything to it. Let me cut it off real quick. But I got the ring, this right here, I put tape right there because it's cut steady turning around. But I got the whole thing to it. And my ring light, it's good. I love it. You know, it's my ring light. I just be trying to make stuff sometimes. I don't know what that is. Ooh, shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Oh, I like that. What I don't know what I pressed on that one, but it stands out bright like a diamond for real. Oh, you can see me, can you? What? You can see me. Oh, I can see myself good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Put that paper. I'll put it. That's what we've been talking about. But it ain't 8 o'clock. It ain't 8 o'clock, so you're gonna see right here, and you're gonna see what the kid's doing. He's eating. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, y'all see my board. You can't see my board, right? My board actually turned upside down, sideways. It's supposed to be the long way, but guess what? I don't know what I'm from my mic on. Yeah, it's on. Now we talking. See, I should have got two of these. So, I'm hungry. So how many of y'all is a fighter? You say a fighter, a warrior, whatever you want to say. But guess what? At the end of the day, just say for instance, if you know you're a fighter, just I didn't say it before. If if I was on my deathbed, right, and I know that God is a healer, right? I know that He's a healer. So if God can do anything, you know what I would do? I would be praying to God like every day, praying and praying and praying and praying. If I didn't want to leave the world right then and there. But at the end of the day, our timing and whatever, everybody know when it's they like when it's starting getting close to that. Everybody know when it's that time about that time. We all know that because God is in you. He'll send you. He'll send you uh, a warning. Where's time? Where's time? Because that's when people. Because I mean, like I don't know how I feel or whatever, but I just know that like how people be saying like, well, they were saying like, because I went around my dad and my dad was talking about some, well, if I die and this and that, I don't, and so when you start talking like that, God already sent you His plan for your life. You already know. But just say, for instance, if I get sick with a cold or something, come on. I get sick with a cold or something. So I'm thinking I'm on my left bed or whatever. What we'll do? We're gonna pray. We're gonna pray. We're gonna keep praying, keep praying to God. God, get me out of this. Get me out of this. Get me out of this. And so when we do that, He hears us. He hears us. So if you had a cold, like for real, like just like when people go, I don't eat the food because it's 8 o'clock. So that's like when people go, like I know when I went to jail, I only been in jail. I only been in jail 8 days. My mic now. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only. I only been in jail 8 days. That's the longest I ever been in jail, and that was the longest 8 days ever. Let me just see if I'm. And I'm dead serious. That's the longest 8 days I ever seen in my life. I was on the intercom. I was on the intercom. Also, it just goes on. Also, what's going on? I don't understand it, but whatever it is, I don't know what my Facebook doing. Whatever. Let me see if I can remember something. I was on the. Okay, yeah. So I was on the intercom telling them the 8th day. I was like, "Did y'all forget about me? It's time for me to get out. This is the 8th day." and I'm gonna tell you, ooh. So I'm gonna tell you straight up. When I was in there, I was in the homosexual tank or whatever. So I never knew. I heard about people saying like when we go to jail, we sex and all this stuff, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. That's a you get caught. You see how big my eyes got? You get caught. That's another charge. So I stayed in my little cell or whatever. So this guy came in my room. And he slept in my room. Like he slept in my room like the whole time that even had it was somebody that he was going with in there, but he was always in my room. So he sleep in my room. And so, he tried that. No, we're not gonna do that. I got 8 days. I'm about to come up out of here 8 days. Only for FaZe to identify too, because I told a story about my name. Shoot. So yeah, like I was like, you don't touch me. Don't you do that. I ain't lying. Don't you do that. But I was and then I'm gonna tell you the first time I ever went to jail, ever for a ticket. No, I think so. A ticket or something. I don't know what I'm. But no, I think it was for them check things or whatever, something like that. And I was in there for like 2 or 3 days. So I'm in there. So they put me in the straight tank. They put me in the straight tank. So I'm in there. I'm probably like 20, 21 or something like that. 22, something like that. So I'm in the straight tank. So the dude, he was like, say, bro, you're a trustee, bro. And I'm looking like I just slept all day. But regardless of that, I just slept all day. The only thing I got up and ate was blueberry Nutri-Grain bar. And the dude, he was cool. He was cool. He used to bring me Nutri-Grain bars and put it on the top bunk because that's what I liked it. So I went back to sleep. He's like, man, I got you, man. You don't gotta go to work. And I'm like, work? Work? You supposed to work in here? So if you're a trustee, you work up in there and then you mop the floor or something, and then you get 2 trays. Man, I'm not supposed to do no working. I'm in jail. What that mean? Are you ain't? Nope. I'm not a trustee. Just give me 2 plates. But I didn't eat that. I just only ate the Nutri-Grain bar because I knew I was getting out of there because, baby, I couldn't take the pressure. Just being locked up, no, I can't take the pressure. I don't. If you know exactly, I ain't getting in trouble. I ain't no. I don't like that. No. And then they say, child time. Oh, who? That sound like a puppet child. That sound like puppet child. Now you're not. What is that? Child time. No, that sound like you was to feed a puppy. That ain't for me. That ain't for me. What I'm looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. Whatever I'm looking for, I know it sounds like a puppy. Okay. Sound like they're about to feed a puppy. You're not for feeding me no puppy child. Everything's not for everybody. You're not for feeding me no puppy child. No. I sound like you for eat a puppy. A puppy or a puppy food or something. No. Who told them to make that up like that? Who told them to say that? And they all said it. But I tell you, I'm probably talking about this, but it's not a lot to talk about on it. I like talking about it. So I was in there another time. I was in there another time for disorderly conduct. So I was in there another time for disorderly conduct. I'm not gonna tell a story. I was in there for disorderly conduct, right? So what happened was one of my friends always used to get really drunk and want to fight somebody, right? So they want to fight somebody. So they always come on. So I'm going to the fight. So me and the person arguing, we arguing or whatever. We just arguing. So I'm ready to fight. So we go outside. We go outside. They call the police on me. They called the police on me. When I tell you they called the police on me, when they called the police on me, so it was we was at a club. They called the police on me. So we went to so it was a man, he was like, hey shorty, hey sexy. So I'm walking with him. So I see the police, they point where they point where I was. So I'm like, no. So I'm walking with this man. Cause I don't know. I'm walking with this man. So I'm just walking with him. So when the police started running my way, I jumped in the man's car. jumped in the man car. He was like, "What you doing? What you doing?" And the officer said, "Can you step out?" He said, "Man, I don't know that man." I said, "Oh, you should have said you know me and you take me home." So, but the police, he said, "You know what? I would take you to jail." Because they said you was out here doing them. I was doing the most. I was cussing and I was ready to fight because I ready to fight. So I had I'm for sure. I got police on me because what I did was I went across the street. So this is a big old dude that I'm about to fight. Big old dude, even though he had a dress on. Even though the dude had a big dress on, this is a big old dude. This big old dude had a dress on and this big old dude got breasts on his chest and got hair in his head. So outside, so I said, you know what? I'm supposed to get this big dude. I went across the street and I cracked the bottle open. That's why they gave me a disorderly conduct. I cracked the bottle open. So I'm over there, but the police see me talking a lot of smack. Really see me talking a lot of smack. So I got the bottle. I'm ready to go to work. And it ain't even my fight. It's not my fight. It's my friend fight. Because they went out there and did something to the people. It's my friend fight. It ain't even my fight. So I'm gonna crack the bottle open. So I'm ready. You got me messed up. So they talking. So they took the big old man took the heel off. And it was a big one. It was a big one. I ain't lying. But I was smaller than this then. So I'm ready to fight. So police see me. He see me. He see me through the bottle and the drain hole. That's why I threw it in the drain hole. You ain't supposed to get me, boy. But he came and got me out that man car because I was gone. I told him, man, come on. I was in the man car. That man would not go anywhere. And I'm telling you, I was about 20, nope. About 20, 21. Or maybe younger than that. But I had disorderly conduct. So I had another disorderly conduct. I was on City Springs, and it was a big old dude. Me and him got into it previously because he kicked me in my back because I always been a dancer. So I'm dancing. I guess he got mad because I'm dancing and I'm just really dancing on the floor. I'm getting it, just having fun. And so I did the gymnastic splits on the floor and he kicked me in my back. So we went on City Springs then. We was at the club, the Metro, downtown. So he kicked me in my back. And y'all probably about 18, I think, something like that. This man kicked me in my back. So the owner name was Ray at the time. His name was Ray. And that's the first owner that was at the Metro, Ray. That's how crazy the kids not. You heard me? His name was Ray. And so he had these candles on the table. Had these candles on the table, and they was burning with like the stool. He had stools and a little table, the circle tables. So he had the stools like that. So so when he kicked me in my back, I got that candle and I just threw it in his face. And then all the security guards come, man, picking me up. Like, you don't pick me up. I'm too little to pick up. This man still trying to get me. Let me go. He's trying to get me. So we was getting kicked. They kicked us out. They kicked us out. But Ray came over and said, no, he come here all the time. Don't kick him out. Put him out. So I went back in the club. I was jamming, but that's just the days that to show you that life can change, and you can change for the better. I know I used to go to the club Saturdays, well, yes, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Wait, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday. No, let's start from Tuesday. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if we find something to do on Mondays, then we'll do it. Those are my going out days. And when you've been going out since you was 15 years old, I was 15 years old going to the metro. 15 years old. And I was going to the gay club. So we used to have fake IDs get up in there. Like, hey, I'm up in there jamming, but tell you like club thing. I mean, hey, I stopped going to the club. I stopped going to the club because the club ain't nothing but making somebody rich. Making somebody rich, and it ain't nothing but a lot of drama, a lot of everything up in there, like just nothing. Ain't nothing for me. Change is good. So if you know you want to change yourself and you want to be and you want to go on with life and be successful and do things on your own, then you can't be at no club every weekend and doing this. You can, but I mean, if that's the life that you want, I mean, hey, you can go to the club. You can go to the club. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go because what is it there for? What is there for me? Nothing. I'd rather go on the beach. I want to go on a beach and get me a cute little drink. I want a cute little drink with the umbrella in it. I don't want that. That's it. Just one thing, just to have an umbrella and be like, oh, okay, that's me. But anyway, so it got 15 minutes and it'll be 8:30. So we're talking about we're talking about 5 ways to speak life into a broken and hurting world. I don't even know if I talked about this before, but we're gonna talk about it today. We're gonna talk about it again today. If not, then I means that means it needs to be out there, and we're gonna talk about it again. So what I mean about that, you got to fight your anger and forgive often. Don't let anger control you. Don't let anger control you. Because if you let anger control you, then that's you start being evil towards people. You start being evil towards people. So for me not to get angry or whatever, I dance it. I dance it off. I do something or anything like just for real. Like I know how to walk away. I know how to walk away. If I feel like I'm supposed to get angry, now I just walk away. I go on about my business because everything that you do in life, it represents you. It represents you. And for me, I know like just say for instance, if I have somebody that's working for me, with I'm gonna put this next in because it's the job. If I had somebody that's working for me, so if I send them out doing something, if you representing me, you're gonna have to be professional because you can't. I don't need no name for my company or whatever to be like, oh, okay, blah. No, you got to be professional. And if I hear anything, no, you gone, because that will make me angry. So because I'm running something, I'm doing something, so you can't do that. So my thing is, you gotta learn how to let your anger. You gotta learn how to control your anger. Really, control your anger, control it. Because I know a lot of people get angry on certain things, but certain things you can't control. That's just like if you in a relationship, you married, or you marry your spouse, whatever, however it is, and they go out to the grocery store, and you wanted Pringles, but they bring you some Cheetos. Oh, I want to know why you so angry? It's food, it's chips. Just eat them. Just eat them. If you was gonna get that angry over because that person brought you some Pringles and you wanted Pringles, but they brought you some Cheetos. If you get that angry over something like that, why you didn't go to the store yourself? Why you didn't go to the store yourself? So learn how to control your anger. Okay, so number 2, we're gonna live with purpose by encouraging others. The main purpose in life is to love God and love others. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you know that? Yes. Because you put God first. That's just like God is our creator. God is our creator. So you put him first. So I'm supposed to go with this right here on that part. So say for instance, if I was married, then my mama can ask me something, then my spouse can ask me something, but who are you supposed to, your wife come first, your husband come first, not mama and daddy. They come first. You made a vow to that person. They come first. They come first. And people don't understand that. People don't understand that, like, oh, that's still my mama. Well, your mama need to be quiet because that's your wife or that's your husband. Mama, be quiet. And you should already know how it goes. Or maybe you never been married before. Just like that. So, number 3, you got to get rid of all bitterness. Bitterness causes us to think only of ourselves. Only of ourselves. So if you're bitter, listen. If you bitter, that means, say for instance, if I have $10, somebody asked me for $5. All that bitterness comes in from your heart. That bitterness you build that over time. You build that over time. And so when you bitterness, I'm gonna put it like this. So therefore, just say for instance, if somebody just been jealous of somebody and this and that, and then all of a sudden that the bitterness person that's always been jealous of somebody, they finally come up, right? They finally come up. So the only thing they're gonna think of is themselves. They're gonna only think of themselves only because they've been bitter so long. They want to be the ones to shine now and show people, oh, I got this, I got that. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, that ain't how it goes, buddy. That ain't how it goes. That's why people have to let go of a lot of stuff. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. If you're gonna be the best version of yourself, you have to get rid of all the bitterness. And love God and love one another. So we're on number 4 now. Encourage others often. Our tongue contains words full of both death and life. You understand that? You understand that? If you don't, let me break it down just a little bit for you. So therefore, like speaking life over life, you can actually speak life over somebody else's life. Actually speak life over somebody else's life. Basically, like, oh, you just study speaking life over their life and you study talking about some death. You want them this and you want them that. But through the grace of God, if God with you, with them speaking over that part of they want you to die, they want you to do that. By the grace of God, if you believe in God and you trust in God, you have faith in God, ain't nothing that person gonna do to you. Because who can be against you when God is for you? No. So therefore, always Always stay prayed up because you never know what somebody is thinking of you. Always stay prayed up. Always stay prayed up. And then if you have the individuals that's like you or whoever, they could speaking life into you, speaking life into you. That means like how I would encourage you to do better in life. I would encourage you to pick up the pieces where you left off. Pick up them pieces and see where you went wrong at. See where you went wrong at in your life. Pick them up. Carry them with you, but leave them behind you. Carry them with you, but leave them behind you, and go forward in life. Go forward in life. So you got to understand. You got to understand where you left where you left off at in your life. You got to understand. You got to understand like what did I go wrong at? Where did I go wrong at? Let me decide where I went wrong at. Let me understand where I went wrong at. You pick that up, and all that right there. You think about it. You think about it, and you apply it to your life. You apply to your life. Well, I know I did. I don't want to go back there. I'm not going back there anymore. Never. So that's what you have to do. You really have to understand that when it comes to your life, you got to speak life over your life. You really have to do that. So when I say pick up, like how I say where I'm not gonna go back, I'm not looking backwards. I'm looking forward. But we living in the now. So what I'm doing right now is preparing me for the future. You understand that? Come on now, get it together. Let's talk about it. Okay, number 5. Anybody that you know that you want them to speak life over themselves and really want them to understand they got to encourage others as well as they encourage themselves. You gotta you gotta get rid of all your bitterness. You gotta get rid of all that. You gotta control your anger. If you know all that, then you know what I do to you? I will point you to God. Point you to God. Because you done picked up the pieces. You done picked up the pieces of where you done made a mistake in your life, or where all the stuff that you done did in your life that you don't want to do. You don't even want to see that no more. If the heart breaks, the relationship is not working, everything is not working for you, then you're gonna pick up that and you're gonna throw it behind you and go forward. But we're living in a now. Put it behind you. Don't look back. Always remember. It's going to be a part of your life for the rest of your life, but this is not where I want to be at in life. I want more out of life. I want to do something to make myself happy, to please God, and to make sure that everybody that's connected to me is surrounded with love. There you go. Hey, that's my class for the night, y'all. Let me tell y'all this. Just know that God loves you, and so